Charles Leclerc was issued a penalty ahead of the Monaco Grand Prix in a blow to Ferrari. Charles Leclerc broke a gentleman's agreement during qualifying for the Monaco Grand Prix as his curse continues, according to Jenson Button. The former world champion said that drivers would have spoken about not slowing down in the Monaco tunnel. The Ferrari star was slapped with a grid drop for Sunday's race after Lando Norris was held up in qualifying. It means Leclerc will start the race from P6 instead of on the second row of the grid in third. Button made the admission when asked whether drivers had any kind of gentleman's agreement in place to prevent incidents. He replied, "Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? You can't see cars behind you. You can't see the car in front when it goes dark in the tunnel. Your eyes take a while to react, and as you can see, Lando only knows Charles is in front when his lights start flashing on the back of his car. It's a dangerous place, and we always had this agreement that you do not drive slowly through the tunnel." Pundits have claimed Leclerc has a curse in Monaco after failing to win the race despite coming close on several occasions. He secured pole position in 2021 but crashed on his final run, damaging his car. Ferrari opted against changing parts, but the gamble didn't pay off and he was forced out minutes before the start. Last season, a major strategy mistake from race engineers denied him the chance to challenge for the win despite again starting on pole. However, Sky Sports F1 commentator Martin Brundle admitted yesterday's penalty was different. Brundle explained, "I don't think that grid drops a curse at all. I think it's really well deserved by driver and team for dawdling through the tunnel. They were busy discussing where they were on the grid and who was around them rather than thinking of other drivers getting their laps in. They need to sort that out." FIA race steward summoned Leclerc and Norris into race control after qualifying to discuss the incident. Both drivers agreed that there was little Leclerc could have safely done to avoid impeding Norris in the tunnel. However, the steward still felt Leclerc and Ferrari could have done more to avoid an incident. They said, Leclerc's team failed to give him any warning about Norris's approach until Norris was already directly behind him. Further, the discussion during the preceding portion of the track was entirely about competing drivers, not the traffic behind, which is a critical task at this track. The stewards believe that there is much that Leclerc could have done prior to the tunnel to avoid the impeding had he received a warning from the team at an appropriate time, especially considering that Norris's approach was clear on the marshalling system. Thus, the stewards consider that the impeding was unnecessary.